The life of a person can be rotating without revolving. And what do I mean by that? To me, rotation speaks to the tiny little steps we take each day, digging into our routines and ensuring we are doing things right and doing the right things. When we sleep and wake up and set out to do certain things consistently, repeatedly, we are carrying out that motion, that form of movement known as rotation. Whereas it is in revolution that we are able to see the effect that our rotations have made. When you've attended school every day for 365 days, you expect to see a revolution, don't you? You celebrate the journey in consistency because you are now at a much different level than your first day on earth, your first day in school, your first day at work, your first day in marriage, and your first day of planting that seed. And indeed, that is a different type of celebration. You don't want to set out every day of your life doing the same set of things and not being able to see the effect that those tiny little actions that you take each day has made. How are you going to make the best use of the time that this year presents? No one knows how much more they have left. So it is vital that we take some time to actually sit down and plan, sit in quiet reflection and think about what you are going to do differently this year and what you will keep doing that worked out well for you last year so that you can consolidate on it and continue to grow into the kind of person that God wants you to grow in. As we begin this 2025th revolution around the sun, it is important that we take the time to make the best of the time. And we sit down, have a plan for all the dimensions of our existence. What is your spiritual life going to look like this year? Are you going to enjoy a closer walk with God? What's your plan for that? What is your emotional life going to look like this year? Are you going to work on developing more positive emotions? What is your intellectual life going to look like? Will you learn? Will you unlearn? Will you relearn? Will you be able to apply divine wisdom into your life? Or will you just continue to feed on earthly wisdom? What is your financial life going to look like? Are you going to begin to learn to invest? Are you going to learn to save? Are you going to learn to increase your income and work in a way that puts you in a position to be able to meet not just your needs, but the needs of others as well? What areas do you need to push harder? In what areas do you need to cut off certain things that are blocking you from being able to achieve more? Think and reflect deeply on this. I would like to conclude with a message from one of my mentors, Dr. Mike Udam. He wrote, "Becoming a better person requires intentional effort and a commitment to personal growth. By changing your playground, playmates, and playthings, you can create a foundation for personal transformation in 2025 and beyond." Remember, these steps are not a one-time solution, but an ongoing process of self-reflection and improvement. Embrace the opportunity to grow, and may the new year bring you closer to becoming the best version of yourself.